Welcome back. This week we're going to be doing intuitive painting using a reference, but the reference this week was more about the colors, not necessarily the scene itself. I did like some of the things that were in the reference photo, but this is the final piece and it looks nothing like the reference, but a reference is just a jumping off point. Anyway, I will post a picture of the reference and you can certainly take a screenshot and use that for you. So I hope that you follow along and let's get to our painting. All right, here we are. This week we're gonna do some intuitive painting. I did pull up a reference so that you guys could see my inspiration, and you can use that photo. Certainly take a screenshot of it if you like. I was really drawn by the color of the sky and the water, that turquoisey teal color. And I did like the river and the mountain, but I'm going in here with my charcoal. This is just a piece of charcoal that I had gotten out of the fire pit. It's been fun to use. And this is my color pencils that I love to use. This isn't watercolor. I couldn't find a dark enough color that I liked in my watercolor. So this is just a, it doesn't even have names on them. It's just a cheap color pencil, just a gray color. I used 2 different gray colors, I think. Just making marks, placing in where I think I want trees and grass, and they'll all get covered up. You'll see. And this is a Payne's gray color, I think it is. I don't know where I put it. It's a gray. It's acrylic paint. And here's some stencils that I made with newsprint, newspaper, print paper. I have a video. I'll link that in the description. How I do make those stencils. I just made some tree marks. I really have been enjoying making my own stencils because they're my own marks, not my stencils aren't going to look like anybody else's stencils. I mean, buying store-bought ones are fine, but you know, other people are also buying those stencils, so I like that these ones are unique to me. And I went in and, oh, did I? Oh, I must have missed the part where I collaged some of the trees that I had cut out of the stencil, but now I'm going in right here and collaging on paint that's dried from my palette. I'll go in and remove that once it's dry, and I like collaging with that. This sketchbook that I'm using is one of my homemade ones. I'll also link the video to that where we make a few different sizes. I don't remember what paper I used. I think it was just some old paper that I had. It's pretty thin, but it took the mixed media pretty good. I had gessoed the pages when we made the books, so. Because I glued quite a bit of dried paint on there. That's just a dried acrylic paint. Let's see. I think I'm going to come in here with, that's gesso. I just filled an old empty paint container. I always use that. I've been using that as my white. I like that it helps, create a matte finish to my paints instead of them being so shiny and plasticky looking. I got big tubes of white and black gesso. You can get it clear too if you like. I just like to get white and black. So here I am putting in the snow. I was thinking, geez, this is supposed to be like the 12 days of Christmas, and this isn't very winter looking. So I'm adding in some white for some, this is going to be like the first snowfall. I'm sorry, I missed that whole clip of painting the teal and collaging on the trees. That teal color that I used is Liquitex Basics, and it's a light blue permanent. I'll link that below too. I'll try to link all of the materials that I use. If some of them are so old, I don't think that you can get them in Amazon or Walmart or anything like that. So I'll link what I can though. I like the texture in the sky. I had, when I gessoed the page, I used a stiff bristle brush. I think it was a basting brush, and it created those really neat looking lines. It looks like I went through the paint with a fork. So you totally can do that. And your paintings are going to look different than my paintings because they're going to be your marks. I just want everybody to, know that you don't have to copy the painting, a reference photo. It's just to get you some ideas and a starting off point. And then that way you don't feel frustrated and that you're having to copy something. This is fun. This intuitive, being abstract and loose. What color did I just go in with? Oh, I was trying to get the green out. That's a dark thicket. And then my brush was really wet. That's a natural hair. I don't have any brand on those. I have a whole bunch of them, and they're just red colored. They just say that they're made in the US. They're pretty much, I think, all 1/2 inch. I had gotten a bunch of art supplies given to me a long time ago. And that I know that that's a natural hair. It's not synthetic, but that's an Amsterdam ink. I had linked this ink on my favorites video from last week, but I couldn't find this color. I linked to an Azo yellow, which I know is also great, but this is a burnt umber. Any color in this brand, this Amsterdam, is really good. I use this a lot though because it's nice and dark. I do want to get some of that Azo yellow though. I was really having a lot of fun just scraping it around and was like, oh, let's get some sticks sticking out of the water near that. I think that was going to be a rock. All right, the video kind of ended abruptly, and I wanted to sign off and say that I hope you guys stay messy, playful, and wild, and I'll see you tomorrow in the studio.